Everybody, today we are going to learn how to draw the electric circuit. Okay. Electric circuit. First, take this conducting wire, arrange it to the battery, keep one key inside it, then arrange one resistance, and to check or to monitor resistance, we are arranging here voltmeter. Voltmeter is the instrument from which we are measuring the resistance, right? Here we are arranging a one ammeter. Ammeter is the device through which we are measuring the current. Now always remember, when the battery is shown, right, when the cells or batteries is shown, when this sign is there, it is called battery. It is called battery, and this wire is called as a conducting wire, right? This wire is called as a conducting wire. Now what is the conducting wire from which we made the conducting wire? Conducting wires are generally made from the copper, because copper has free electrons and which moves or which transfers the charge, or we can call it current. So current is nothing but the charge moving through this conducting wire per unit time, right? And what is the potential difference? Potential difference means when we are connecting this wire, right, to the two ends of battery. One is positive end, another is negative end. Negative end means what? The electrons are moving from this side. If the electrons are moving from this side, we say this is the negative sign, this is the positive sign. So positive charge is moving from this and negative charge is moving from this. So negative charge electrons are moving from this direction and positive charge is moving from this direction. Understood? This direction is for the positive charge, this direction is for the negative charge. Always remember, positive charge is moving from high potential to the low potential, and negative charge is always moving from the low potential to the high potential. Remember? Okay. So now what is the role of ammeter? What is the role of ammeter and what is the resistance, right? Ammeter, this is the resistance, is denoted by the capital letter R. So potential difference is nothing but the work done for the charging Q, right? Potential difference, where this potential difference is generated between these two ends, right? When the two ends are there of course there will be the one is high and one is low, right? So whatever the difference between these 2 points, that is called the potential difference, and it is denoted by the V, right? And the to carry this charge, whatever work has to be done, that work per transferring the charge is called as a potential difference. Understood? So what is the unit for the potential difference? It is volt. Okay. Now what is resistance? Always remember, whenever we are considering the conductors, the atoms are closely packed in that conductors. Atoms are closely packed in that conductors and they have the free electrons. Means what? The electrons are randomly moving in any direction. Electrons are randomly moving in any direction. When this conducting wire is connected to the randomly moving electron wire connected to the battery, and when we start the key, when we start the key, what happens? The electrons start to move from this direction and they changes the direction of this electron. Suddenly these electrons are changes their direction in one direction, that is towards the positive charge. Understood? Then what happens when these free electrons moving in the conductors, few atoms or molecules are get strike each other, or electrons are strike on the atoms and molecules. Because of that, the atoms and molecules collides on each other and they form a small hindrance, small we can say they stop the flow of electron, that is called hindrance. So they hinder the flow of electron, and that hindrance is known as the resistance. So resistance is nothing but the hindrance to flow the electrons. Understood? So resistance, we are always whenever you are drawing the circuit for electric circuit, you have to draw the resistance. Resistance are again two types of resistance are there by their arranging into the conducting wire. Series resistors connected in a series, then resistance connected in a parallel, right? So we will see it later. I just want to explain this electric circuit. So electric circuit is nothing but the battery which has two ends, plus positive end and negative end. Electrons are always flowing from the negative ends towards the positive ends, that means from low potential to the high potential, and positive charge is always a flow from the positive to negative, that means high potential to the low potential. So resistor or resistance are the small hindrance which stop the flow of electrons. So it is also measured in a conducting wire, and which is measured by the voltmeter, which is arranged in a parallel with the resistor. And ammeter is a measuring instrument through which we can measure the current, and it is always connected in a series with the conducting wire. Always remember, voltmeter is always connected in a parallel with the resistance. Ammeter is always connected with the current, connecting with the series with current, right? So this is the electric circuit which is which will be asked in a exam for the 2 marks, to connect the resistor ammeter properly and show or depict this diagram properly, right? So tomorrow we will learn how the resistivity and what are the signs are used. Actually all signs are used here by me, and I explain all the signs, right? In SSC textbook 9th standard, one chart is given. I'll show that chart. This chart is given, right? And this chart shows the pictures. In exam the pictures will be given, these symbols will be given, and they ask the question for which these symbols are used. So this symbol is used for the electric cell. When the electric cells connected in a series or more electric cells connected together, they form the battery. So battery sign is this. Then open tap key or plug key, which is connected, which is depicted by this symbol. If it is closed, then the point is given between the two brackets. Connecting wires, this is the connecting wire. Crossing wires, this is the crossing wire. Light bulb, if the bulb is used in the circuit, then this is shown by these symbols, right? Resistance, actually resistance are such type of resistance are used in the in real appliances, but to show them in a diagram we are using such type of symbol, right? Variable resistance, we are giving arrow on the resistance, that means the resistance is variable. Ammeter is the instrument to measure the current through the circuit, which is flowing through the circuit. Voltmeter is also a device through which we are measure the potential difference between the 2 points of the circuits, right? So we will stop here. Tomorrow we will see the how Ohm's law obeys, or how Ohm's law is there, then conductors and insulators, then we will see how the resistance are connected in series and parallel, and what are the examples are given in your textbook. We will see it in a next videos. Thank you very much.